Good morning. It's 7:45 on Wednesday. I feel like this is just the slowest moving week ever. I thought it was Thursday a couple times this morning, only to realize, no, it's not. It's only Wednesday. It is 7:45 in the morning, and by this point in the week, I've had a PLC meeting, a leadership meeting with my students, 2 IEPs, and an SST meeting that I just finished. And it's only Wednesday. And people wonder why we're so tired or we feel like there's not enough time in the day. That's why. This particular SST meeting, it was frustrating because I didn't get to work out this morning because I had to be at this SST meeting early. And it's for a student who I've literally seen maybe 5 times this year. Like, he just doesn't come to class, and so I'm supposed to update the team on his progress, and I didn't have any progress to update. So it was just frustrating that I had to miss a workout for that, to attend a meeting where I really have like really no significant input that's any different from the time before. So my class starts at 8:20, so I have about another 30 minutes. And today I actually am very casual. It's kindness week. And today we are supposed to wear like our favorite team, I think is the theme. So all I really have is this Lakers shirt. It would have been great if this was yesterday, because yesterday was the 1-year anniversary of Kobe and his daughter and the other passengers on that plane passing away. But it's today, and so I'm wearing sweats actually. Not real pants, sweats, and just this nice warm sweater because it's still cold. And I'm wearing this necklace for the first time. This is another Christmas present I bought to myself. It's a little teeny tiny delicate necklace from Tiffany's, just to kind of make this look like something. So I'm just making my cup of coffee in my favorite mug that says no drama. I just like the shape of it. They have another mug like this at Target, and I think it's like a peacock and it says stunner. I really want it, but I don't need any more mugs, so I'm really trying not to get it, because as you can see, I have plenty of mugs, so I don't really need another one. There's more back there, but yeah, who knows? I can't guarantee that I won't get it. So I'm gonna make this cup of coffee, try and do some more grading before my next class, or my first class starts, and check in with you after at some point later on. Just before 11 o'clock, I am on a break in between classes, waiting for my switch class to come back at 11:05. They too are working on their district assessment, and I have just been continuing to grade. So last night I was successful, and I did finish grading all the essays for the close reading assignment on StudySync. Generally they did okay. I did speak to one student. Like, I have this one student who submits these responses, and the vocabulary is higher than the average 8th grader. And so I had this moment last night where I thought, like, this kid plagiarized this, or he's copied and pasted this somewhere. And normally when I think that, I have found that if you just Google like a portion of what they wrote, you can usually find it somewhere. So I did that last night and I didn't find it. But then I had like a moment of clarity and realized that this student is pretty verbal. Like, when he does speak in a way that I feel like is more mature than the average 8th grader. And I know that he favors language arts and social studies over math and science. And he also indicated at some point that he really likes poetry. And so when I thought about that, I was like, it is possible that he knows these words and that these are words that he's just attempting to use. And it's possible that he's using a thesaurus also. So I graded it and left him a comment on StudySync and let him know that I wanted to speak to him after class. And so he just stuck around, and I just wanted to explain what my comment meant. So what I wanted him to understand is that while I really appreciate his effort in using like higher leveled vocabulary words, because he told me that he's using a thesaurus, I said what you don't want to have happen is you get so focused on using these fancy words that the content or the clarity of what you're trying to say is lost, because that's what ended up happening with his response. Is like, I kind of understood what he was saying, but then I also kind of didn't, because the word choice that he was using and the context that he was using it in. So he was really sweet about it. He's like, okay, thank you for explaining that or addressing that with me, Miss Robinson. Like, how precious is that? So I finished doing that. I am now grading the written version of the speeches they had to write for this activist project that we've been working on the entire school year basically. And I'm just having a moment where I have to decide like what is really my focus of this assignment, like how meticulously do I want to grade this part of it. And so in the grand scheme of things, I gave them this project because I want them to understand the importance of civic engagement and learn about different activists from different backgrounds. So it's really like the concept that I want them to be more familiar with and less like the technicalities of everything. So they had to submit a written version of their speech that should match their recorded version. And as long as when I look at it and read a little piece of it, it doesn't feel like it's plagiarized or it feels like it's their own words, then they're getting the full 100 points. And it's just, there's a note that I leave on the assignment that says it's graded for completion and effort. So that's what I'm working on now. I just graded it for my homeroom class. Now I need to do it for my switch class. But yeah, that's what I've been up to. I'm super hungry, and it's not, I haven't eaten not because I'm intermittent fasting, but just because I don't have time to like really enjoy what I'm gonna eat. And I kind of want to eat something warm. It's cold, it's California cold, today. And I have a salad, but I like want a soup to go with the salad. And I'd rather just enjoy that after class. So I might pick up like a bowl of soup from Panera or even a bowl of chili from Wendy's because their chili is really good. I'm gonna try and see if I have like a reward maybe at Panera because you just never know. So yeah, I'm really hungry. So there's that. And I do have a reward. What is it? Free daily bagel. I know that. Oh, it's just the daily bagel. And I don't think I should get a bagel. I feel like I should restrain myself today. And last night while I was grading these essays, I started watching, I think it's called Bling Ring. Has anybody seen any of that? I just watched one episode and I just was like, is this real? Like, are these people real? It's a reality series, but you know, reality series are so contrived, but it was entertaining. I think I ended up watching a total of 4 episodes while I was grading. So if you're looking for something to watch that's gonna entertain you to some degree, I would suggest that. But I'm gonna get back to grading, maybe eat another snack. And then I have my switch class again. They're gonna continue to work on their assessment. And then later on today at 2:30 is a virtual game day that is being hosted by a group of students called Hope Ambassadors and EYL, which stands for Emerging Young Leaders. And so as an 8th grade leadership group, like me being the advisor for that group, I am making attendance to that mandatory in terms of it gets counted towards their grade, because my intention was for leadership to be a service leadership group this year. And so in that spirit, we need to attend these events to support the different organizations on campus that are doing these things. Plus, they would like for us to host a game day that is organized by 8th grade leadership. And so we kind of need to see how this goes because this is the first one. So that is what's on the agenda today. And I'm super excited because I'm making a ramen dish for dinner tonight. And anytime I get to make a ramen dish from Blue Apron, I get so excited because I always like them. So that's probably why I'm hungry, because I'm thinking about that. But anyway, let me get back to work. Jenny, you ready to go downstairs? Okay. I'm gonna take this blanket. We're just gonna move it. Thank you. Hi there. I'm looking for my phone. It's 4 o'clock, a little after 4. And I'm gonna go upstairs with you right now because I think my phone is up there. I just finished the virtual game day that was hosted by 2 student leadership groups on campus. That was the first one. I think I mentioned that earlier. It went pretty well. They had about 100 participants in total, which was, I think, more than what they were expecting. And the kids seemed to enjoy it. I think more than anything, they were just happy to socialize with each other. So it went well. I hadn't eaten yet because I'd rather just enjoy my lunch and not be rushed. So I'm eating lunch now. And I really wanted something warm. So I decided earlier today to make just some brown rice. So I'm really excited because I'm getting ready to have some brown rice with feta cheese in it. If you've never had that, try it. I put just feta cheese, a little bit of butter, a little bit of pepper, and then I'm gonna eat this salad whilst watching Judge Judy, one of my favorite court TV shows. So I'm just excited to sit down, eat. This just has felt like a super long day and a super long week. And then after I eat, I'm just gonna rest for a minute, cook, I think, the ramen meal that I'm really excited about. This lighting is really bad. And grade a little bit later. Sorry guys, I don't know how to make this any better. This is real life. This is the light in my condo right now. So that went well. I have to think about how I want to organize it, if my leadership class is in charge of it. But I'm glad I went. I was glad I got to see it. But I'm more glad that I get to sit down and eat this rice and this salad right now. So I'm gonna check in with you later, but I just wanted to say hello. And that's it for now. Rude. It's just about 6 o'clock. I am so sleepy. Like, inexplicably sleepy. I don't know why. I just dropped my new phone for the first time. I don't know why, but I'm really, really sleepy. I am proud of myself because after I had my delicious bowl of rice and salad, and finished watching Judge Judy, I had to drag myself back upstairs because I had this paperwork that I needed to fill out for this great opportunity that I have that you guys will probably hear more about in the coming months. So like the nice thing about, or the nice thing that has happened from my YouTube channel that is, you know, relatively small, my Instagram account, is that I have had different opportunities come my way. But with that means more emails, more paperwork, and more like clerical tasks you need to make sure you do by a certain deadline. So I got that done. And I just want to go to bed. I could literally go to bed right now and it's only 6 o'clock. But what I'm going to do is I'm getting ready to make this ramen meal. It is going to be cumin, Szechuan peppercorn beef with ramen noodles. It's relatively quick. The ramen meals normally are 20 to 30 minutes. It'll be worth it when I sit down to eat it because I love the ramen meals. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get that meal cooked, shower, put on my pajamas, sit on the couch by the fire, maybe watch another episode of Bling Ring, and not necessarily feel pressure to continue to work for the rest of the night, because by the time I finish cooking and cleaning up and all of that, sometimes I just feel like I need a break, and I just feel really, really sleepy right now. So that's really it. Hopefully in the coming days, I will have a little bit more in the ways of teaching content to share, but these past few days, like I've said, we've just been doing the district assessment. It's kind of boring for me. I know some of the kids are over it, but coming up, we're supposed to start, we will start, the diary of Anne Frank, and then in history, we're right around the Bill of Rights, and there's some ideas that I have floating around in my mind about that, so we'll see how that goes. But that's it. If you enjoyed today's vlog, give it a thumbs up. If you are enjoying taking a look at just my day-to-day life, no matter how ordinary it may be, give this video a thumbs up. If you're not following me on Instagram, please make sure you do that. Feel free to leave a comment. And as always, I hope that you are well. And if you are not well, please be well. And I will see you guys in tomorrow's vlog. So until tomorrow, goodbye everybody.